We are demolishing all barriers of the past to rebuild a school with Nehio, Plains Cree language and culture integrated throughout the actual building design. The new St. Francis Cree Bilingual School in Saskatoon is like nothing we have ever seen before.
Welcome, Tawao!
The unique vision of this school was created in harmony by parents, elders, students, Greater Saskatoon Catholic Schools, community stakeholders, and then brought to life through the architects. Every design element has Indigenous meaning, starting with the shape of the building, emulating the Northern Lights.
The Northern Lights represent the presence of the ancestors in our lives, and what better place for them to express themselves than in a building like this where the children are. And the children can learn from the stories of those ancestors. And it keeps teaching generation after generation.
More color, more texture.
The other concept that really shaped the form of the building was the reference to residential schools. They said, can we move away from red brick, orthogonal lines, long corridors?
Always reflecting back to what we heard from the elders. The concept that was put forward was to have it as a lodge, a place that you know you belong to when you enter. So it helps give the young children a sense of place and a sense of belonging right when you walk in. And then immediately after that is the ceremonial space, the space that will come and you'll be able to feel sort of the magnitude of the cultural infusion that's built into the project.
Ceremonial space is significant in terms of children understanding the values of their culture, the teachings, the knowledge keepers. All of those things will be shown to them. There will be a 14-foot teepee in the school. The teepee teachings are very valuable because each of the covering, the poles, the pegs, all of that represent home, what the home is for and what the protection is for.
And then there's cultural references throughout that ceremonial space. It has Cree syllabics on the steps of the stage to remind children of where their culture is and what their language is.
The school itself is going to be a teaching tool. It has cultural tradition values that are right on the floors, on the walls. So when you go in, it's going to be unique in that kids will feel that they have ownership, and this is where, you know, that they can learn their own culture.
Imagine you see your culture everywhere in a school. It changes your day, it changes your week. I think it's a new way of looking at education, and we should be pushing the boundaries. So you'll find very unusual features such as a greenhouse for growing plants, outdoor areas to gather and do ceremony, accommodate indigenized sports. We're hoping that the kids take that stewardship role early on, learn how to care for Mother Earth, taught through the elders.
It's because we had residential school, day school, and so we never had that opportunity to really understand what it was to be a Cree man or a Cree woman. So now we have that opportunity to give that to our children, so that way our children grow up not being lost warriors, but to excel in who they are and be proud of who they are.
They'll become healthy in their spirits and in their hearts, and then their bodies will respond to that. So I think we're going to make a healthier generation. Well, it's about time. I've been waiting 100 years for this.